Happy almost full moon in Aquarius. And oh my gosh, you guys, I'm gonna be honest. I think Aquarius is my favorite energy because it's innovative. And even though I am very empathic and I lead with my heart, I can also be very logical. You know, I minored in philosophy. Like, I am all about the thinking and the abstract and doing things a different way and not going by the status quo and questioning things. And I feel like that's very Aquarian and it's very humanitarian. And how can we do this better? Because I know that there's a way. But then, of course, the sun is in Leo, and Leo is that heart energy. It's that child. It's that warmth, that love. That can you see me? They want to be a bright spot in the world, and I think the beauty of connecting the mind with the heart and really allowing innovation to come through in a heart-centered, logical way is the way of the future, because I think what we found is we have been just doing things from the logical mind without thinking about other people, and that's why it has come to a head. Like, wait, I get that this works for you, but what about all these other people that have been left in the dust? And I think that that's what all of this energy is bringing up is, okay, there is a better way to do things. So how can we connect the mind and the heart? And, I think it is just truly a beautiful, beautiful time. And I think that a lot of my journey has been to connect back with my heart, because I think that, like I've said before, we build walls around our heart because we don't want to get hurt, and at the end of the day, I think that just ends up hurting us more, because then there isn't that connection. For me, I'm so grateful for the connections in my life where I can just completely be me and completely be accepted for me. And that's not every relationship in my life, and that's okay. But having those that do just accept me for me really fills me up. So, I think that that's just really important, and finding people who are on the same wavelength and have the same beliefs and allow you to not feel so alone in this world. It's just really important. And when you can connect and when you can put your energy towards building a better world, I think that is the goal, right? Like, what are we all doing here? We have this vision of what this world could be, so let's all just come together collectively and start making it happen. Alright, let's see what cards want to come through for this potent full moon in Aquarius. I did go out earlier this morning and I took Porter on a nice long walk, and I listened to a podcast that just really got me all tapped in. I'm very cognizant of what I listen to and what kind of information I take in. And, things that don't resonate with me anymore, I've stopped listening to them, and I've stopped giving energy to them. And I think it's really important that we find things that are in alignment with us, Even if you watch these and they're not in alignment with you, don't watch them. And I know that, like, in a capitalist society, it's like, what? You don't want people to watch your stuff? No, not if it's not, if it doesn't resonate with you, then no. If it does, that's beautiful and that makes my heart so happy, but, save your energy for things that do. Okay. Financial constraints. And, this is going to be a problem. They did not renew the extra. I mean, I think maybe it's 200 now versus the 600 for the unemployment. And that is going to really put a strain on people. And not only that, but, the whole pause on evictions, and now people having to pay their rent, and it's just, oof. I feel fortunate that I was fully supported through that time, but man, I'm nervous for people who were not. But the angel of love came up, and I think this is that Leo energy, that love, and I think that if we connect to our heart, and if we believe that we are fully supported, we will be. I think, for me, when all of this happened, there was fear, like, oh gosh, what's going to happen? But then I had to take that and say, no, you know what? I trust. I trust in something bigger than myself. I trust that I will be fully supported. I trust that I will be okay. And, I was. And it's when you trust something outside of yourself, I do believe that you will be victorious. I think that we try and do things ourselves all the time without realizing that we can lean on other people. We can lean on our faith, our beliefs, that there's just something bigger out there, and that we will be fully supported. So trust that. And Aquarius energy is very innovative, so maybe it's time that you just get creative and think of ways that you can make money, or, get a side hustle. I don't know. The beautiful thing about the internet is there's so many opportunities. And hello, the sun. If that's not Leo, I don't know what is. So there might be these fears that are coming up, but there is love to support you. And, I feel like if you trust and you get innovative, you will be victorious. I love that. Let's see what goddess wants to come through for this full moon. And it's August, so happy August. I really like summer, but if I'm being honest, I definitely love the fall. Like, I love September and October. Oh, I love the crisp, cool mornings and then watching the leaves change. And I guess I just love seasons changing. Because I love spring too. You know, I think in summer, everything is just so heated up, you know. They haven't really been watering the grass around here, so it's just all dead. And I appreciate the green. I appreciate the life, but I know it's also just seasons, you know? And that's one thing that I love about the phases of the moon, you know? We have different energy during all the phases, and I think that in society, we've always felt like it's just like go, go, go. That's what you do. You're here, you're doing your thing, you're going and you're going. But if you don't actually find a rhythm and you don't find how to work with the phases, even in your own life, you'll burn out. And I think I talked about it in the last video, you know, in summer you can burn out because it's so hot. You're just going all the time, and your body will just be like, whoa, pump the brakes, like, give me a minute. And even more so if you are an introvert like myself. So, you know, I'm back working full time now, and so today I'm just chilling and it feels good. But I did realize that I do like to work. I do like to have somewhere to go. I do appreciate a schedule and a routine, which, sorry, Boo, Aquarius underneath me. And, you know, that's not something that I realized, but if this doesn't just echo the cards that we just pulled, I don't know what does. Lakshmi, bright future, stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. So there you have it. If you're worried, trust in something bigger than yourself. And it'll all be fine. And I know you're like, okay, Amanda, but that's truly how I've been living my life. And I'm telling you, it's been working out pretty well. Let's see what Sacred Rebel wants to come through for this Aquarius full moon. Oh my gosh. Hold the phone. I just got cards jumping everywhere. Hold on, baby. You're fine. You can stay there. I just dropped another card on you, baby. Okay. She's like, what the heck? She doesn't normally sit under me, but she is right now. Okay, so we got spirals of manifestation. The creative, rebellious path of love moves in spirals. It is not linear. Sometimes our mind decides that the way forward is to take clear steps from one point to the next logical point. However, there is a genius within that can guide us on an alternative route. If there is a necessary pothole or delay in a typical linear path of progression, and the curved loop in the path will be quicker, more fun, and more beautiful, then why not allow yourself to be guided to that path? This can happen through trust and wisdom rather than rigid adherence to what on the surface appears to be logical progression. And if that is not the Aquarian energy and the Leo energy, I don't know what is, because the Aquarian is very logical and the Leo is like, oh no, but this is more fun. And there's love here. So, you are in the midst of a spiral manifestation. Something is coming into being, even if you think it is further away than ever before. How amazing it will seem when you have been dreaming. How amazing it will seem when what you have been dreaming about falls into place. Suddenly, what you have been thinking of creating will plonk into your reality, seemingly out of nowhere, because it was just around the bend, just out of view, on the spiral of manifestation, and you could not see it coming. In truth, it was coming to you all along. This oracle has a message for you. Sometimes when we feel the furthest away from what we want, we are actually closer than ever before. Just one turn on the spiral loop of creation can see your manifestation taking root in the world. You must hold true to your faith and keep working on your progress. Forget about believing it when you are seeing it. Any old soul or young soul can do that. You are a bigger, braver, more ancient soul. You have enough chutzpah to believe it so you can see it sooner, bigger, and brighter. Do not give in to those who tell you it should have happened already or that you have failed. They are just suffering from a lack of patience and understanding, as well as an arrogant assumption that their notion of timing is somehow superior to the greater divine timing at play in life. And I think last week I said, trust the timing. Be in goodwill with yourself and the universe. All is unfolding perfectly, whether you feel it right now or not. I mean, come on. This oracle brings a message to you about the perfect synchronicities that are taking place in your life. You may have started to notice these already. When we live from the heart, honor our creative center, and choose unlikely but lovingly rebellious ways to be in the world, we will begin to notice synchronicity every day. It is as though the universe is speaking to us intimately on all matters, which, of course, it is. This oracle reminds you that there is no point rushing to the bus stop. If you are way too early, you are just wasting your time. Better to live your life at a more appropriate pace and get there at the right time. You don't need the anxiety that comes from rushing towards your destiny. Try not to worry quite so much about the future. You will attract what you need so much more enjoyably if you relax and deal with the here and now. Remember, too, that your life path is unfolding in harmony with the path of others. You will meet with each other for the greatest benefit when you trust in the flow of the one great creative spiral upon which this galaxy spins. Everything is ultimately in harmony with everything else to fulfill the great, big, creative intent of the supreme creative force of love. You're included in that. Lucky. Let's do a healing process. So say out loud, spirals of creation, spirals of light, you bring my manifestation to life. I trust in your wisdom and in your grace. Help me be wise and keep the faith. I mean, I feel like that was very resonant with the cards that I pulled, you know? Trust, have faith that it's all working out exactly as it is meant to. Okay, one last Miracles Now card. See if I can manage to not drop this one. When in doubt, I play it out. Leo. Play, have fun. Not everything in life has to be so serious. All right, you guys. Ooh, who's excited? I am. I love this energy. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful new moon, or new moon, full moon in Aquarius, and I'm sending you so much love. Have a beautiful now, and I will see you soon.